What is up, folks? This is Jason Hopkins coming at you with the I Am Jason Hopkins podcast and I Am Jason Hopkins YouTube channel. This is episode 9. My last day on quarantine. We'll be getting out and about in the world tomorrow. So I can't wait for that. I'm excited. I hope everyone's doing all right. But this is actually episode 9 on building your real estate investment team. Ooh. You're building a team now. How do you go about doing that? Well, I'm going to type some stuff up and put it below, but this way you can listen to it as well on my notes here. First of all, as an investor, you're going to want, if you are not already are, you're going to want to have a real estate agent that is close with you. Now, there are many different types of real estate agents. There are going to be some that honestly, if you interview them, they don't have time for you. And honestly, they will not put an offer in that you may try to put together. I was told by my mentor, if you're not embarrassed by your offer, then it's too high. Not everyone in the real estate market will agree with that. As far as an agent trying to put some offers together and put that in, because that is their branding, that is their their marketing. So if they're going to come in and you're going to dictate to them that they need to offer 30, 40,000 below market, I mean, that's going to mess up their reputation. So you want to pick a real estate agent that knows what you're doing, how you're doing it. As far as you're going after investments, you're not going after top tier 1 properties and just, trying to flip those and rip people off. It's not going to happen. So building your real estate agent. Things that can help you with that off the books that they might not tell you is that if you get to a point, possibly you can get access to the MLS. That's the listing service. Depends on how you want to work that and whatnot. I'm not saying it can happen, but I'm saying you can get some availability to the MLS. Another thing is going to be, again, I'm firing them off. I don't want to take a lot of your time up, but mortgage broker or banker. You have an appraiser. You have an inspector. You have an accountant or a bookkeeper, lawyer. You're going to want someone to put together some forms for you. Title clerk at the escrow company or an escrow rep. You need a partner at the county recorder's office or someone at the auditor's office as well. County recorders record stuff. The auditors do and deal with the tax part of it. Zoning commission is an entirely different place than where those two places are for me in this county, but that's someone you want to get and talk to those people on the front lines and people making some decisions with the zoning. You have a hard investor. This hard investor is going to be a very wealthy person that is going to lend you money at a very high rate, but your goal is not to keep it for a long term. And there are people out there like that. So you just need to do some research and broaden your goal to what their policies are, how they're trying to lend out money. Usually it's a 6-month term and you're paying about 17% interest, but you're not carrying it out for 20, 30 years. You're borrowing it for just a set amount to occupy it, fix it up, and then flip it or refinance it. So a hard investor is a really, really good person you want on your team. Handyman or two. You're going to want someone that has a construction background, cleaning crew, property manager if you need one. Usually those are realtors. At least in the state of Ohio, you have to be a broker in order to manage property. And there are some that are legally doing it for a small amount of fee. Usually it's like 5 or 7%, up to 10% monthly of your cash flow, and they'll manage your property for you. And not a lot of people will do that. Not a lot of people will actually do a duplex or a fourplex. They want to manage the big boys, and you just have to look around with that. But the biggest thing is you need to find a mentor out there. Someone in your county, town, state that you can be in contact to without spending money right away, because there's tons of mentors that will take your money all day long. That leads into my Millennial Millionaire group. Is a Mastermind group. That's free. I just launched that yesterday. There's actually no members in it yet. So feel free to get in there. And it's not just about real estate, but it's just about networking and being a part of a group that people can come together and network together on a bunch of different ideas. It doesn't have to be real estate. It could be startup. It could be marketing. It could be franchises. Sky's the limit, but it's a free Facebook group that's going to be together that we can come together and just network. Now, cautions. Every single one of these positions are usually production based. They get paid based on commission or some type of production. Be that as is said, doesn't mean everyone, but there's going to be one or two you're going to run into that is a complete snake and a complete piece of shit. Just letting you know. That's not everyone, but there will be one or two that are just backstabbing snakes that are in this business. So I would caution you when you're building your team. Take your notes. And again, you don't have to go there and be like, you want to be a part of my team? I'm doing this, and these are my goals. Start talking to them. See what interests them. What goals they have. How they're doing it. How they work their business. What are they doing? Oh, you know what? Well, if you come across one of those properties, you think you can give me a call? Here's my number. Here's my card. Just don't be passive aggressive with it. You don't have to be over the top. Like, be a part of my team. That's not the way it is. And that's not the way it works. Go back to the old days of how business works and be personable and be a human and let them know that, you know what, you're going to bring them business and you're going to make them money based on that. And then they're going to bring you business and they're going to make you money. It's very simple. It can be very fluid if you let it be that way. But too many people get too embroidered with their ego and their lack of vision. It construes the whole process. So again, a lot of these people, the one or two in your area, are going to have egos. All that is edging God out. That's it. They're controlled by fear and lack of security. Let them do it. They don't need to be a part of your team, but you want to watch those people. You want to keep them close. You want to see what they're doing, how they're doing it, when they're doing it, what moves they're making, who they're talking to. It's kind of one of those things. Keep your friends close and enemies closer. I'd want to do that with one of those assholes that are in the same group that I'm trying to build a business in, because it only helps you. You just be close with them. Let them know. Listen. Hey, what do you got going on? Oh, yeah, okay. Let them know. But you ain't going to do anything with me. I just want to know. And trust me, they have enough ego, they will tell you and brag about exactly what they have. Him or her. So tread lightly and be aware. Just listen and be observant. I would definitely read 2 books before you get into this if you have not. Is The Art of War and The 48 Laws of Power. Look those up. It's Robert Greene, and I think it's Sun Tzu. Art of War, 48 Laws of Power. Outstanding books. Take notes, because now it's time to... You're going to war. You're going to war for your business. You're going to war for your future. You're going to fight for something you believe in for once. And I would not lay your head down before you go to sleep without reading at least 1 chapter, 1 summary, 1 something on business that has to deal with real estate. Let it be how to do something, how to put a form together, how to manage something, anything that can help, because Napoleon Hill said that if you can do this for 2 to 3 years, you become an expert in it. So if you read about real estate for 2 to 3 years, every single night, eventually you're going to become an expert in it. So why not start now? Why not start tonight? So anyway, you have to be obsessed with it. So anyway, I want you to be part of my group, Millennial Mastermind group. I have that listed below. There'll be a link. I need you to like this video. I need you to subscribe. I'm giving you free shit. Subscribe. I need it in the very beginning, and it's only going to get better as we keep on going and building this content. And it's not just going to be about real estate. The group is also, same with my postings, it's about biz, about startup, about sharing forms, linking forms in there, free forms, info, marketing plans. I mean, it's endless. It's just a marketing group is basically all it is. And I want to leave you with a story, because I love my stories. This is the frogs. I think I've said this before on something. But anyway, frogs are traveling through the forest. 2 fall in a pit. When the rest of them gather around, they saw how deep it was. And they told the 2 frogs there's no help left. Not at all. However, the 2 frogs ignored them and tried to get out. They kept on jumping and jumping. They continued to tell them it couldn't happen. Give up. Eventually, one gave up, falling to his death. The other jumped as hard as he could, They told him to just give up. Finally, he jumped out. They said, "Did you not hear us? We told you it was over." He did the best he could and explained that he was deaf. And then he thought they were just encouraging him on the whole time. Pick your team wisely. You have questions, concerns, leave me a message. Let me know how I can help you out. It's Jason Hopkins with I Am Jason podcast and YouTube channel. I have a commercial cleaning business. I have a real estate business. I have a training business. Be a part of this Millennial Mastermind group. The link will be below. It's brand new. It's just starting. I'm excited for it. Get in there. Drop me a line. Say whatever, because I'm not sending this out to my normal people. They're not going to get it. They don't understand. They've been off work for 14 days and they're ready to go back to their employment job. And that's it. Dreams and goals are just, they don't have any. So I want people to have dreams and goals and want to build something and be a part of something. So anyway, subscribe now. Not an issue. Not a request. Do it. And then move on to the next thing and send me a message and say hello. I'm out.